Saturday, Saturday. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, this week's theme on Xcolour Splash TV is British. British! And let's be honest, you don't get much more British than me. But, to be honest with you, I think us Brits have got a good thing going on. We seem to lie to a lot of people. I mean, we don't sit around and drink tea all day. This is empty. We don't do that at all. We just accumulate ASBOs and make a mess of our country. But I'd much rather you believe that we sit around and drink tea, so that's what I'm going to tell you. Another thing about us Brits is we're not actually really that sporty, to be honest. We don't really get out the house much. In fact, we sit around obsessing over things. Harry Potter! God, did you see the in-between us last night? It's totally amazing. The flanker! Oh god, what's my life coming to? And then there's a personal favourite of mine, Misfits, which, yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with. I have all of them on DVD, and I did sit over a couple of, days in concession and watch them all in order. I have to say I love Nathan. He is going to marry me one day when he realises that I exist. He will realise. And if not, then Simon, I guess you'll do. That's not really a chat-up line, is it? Aside from all of this random stuff, I'm actually pretty proud to be British, to say that I come from a country that is so small and full of so much shit. We're doing alright, I suppose, aren't we, I guess? I don't really understand where we got the title great from though, because there's not really that much that's great about us, is there really? The majority of girls go out in next to nothing, grinding on anything possible, and the majority of boys try to sleep with whoever and whatever they can, so I feel for the youth, I really do. And we also have a thing about just drinking publicly and not giving a shit about it. I'm joking, it's empty. And this is another thing we have in Britain that they don't have over in America, I think. Hedgehogs, the love of my life, but cheeky little rodents that usually get squashed. I feel for them, they're my favourites. We have a massive variety of accents in England. Although we're such a small country, there are so many different accents based around the whole place that it's ridiculous. I think the only ones that I can really attempt to do is a Liverpudlian accent, which usually contains a lot of swears. So avert eyes now. Ears, not eyes, what the hell, Ellis? Avert ears now. What the fuck are you looking at? Seriously? Oh my god, she threw a drink on me and my fake tan ran down. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? That's terrible. And then there's a Birmingham one. You're from Birmingham, you talk a little bit like this. You sound a little bit like you fell off the bus as a baby, you know what I'm saying? You sound like you're from London! And then we also have the extremities of the weather over here. Some days it's absolutely sweltering hot and you literally have to strip down to your undies or you won't survive the heat. And then other days, it's chucking it down. There's a wind that is enough to keep you standing up when you're trying to lay down. And such a powerful shower that you don't need to wash for a month. And then there's also that little common British phrase that everybody loves to say. Oh, we won't let the weather dampen our spirits. Oh, we won't let the weather dampen our spirits. Oh no, we won't let the weather dampen our spirits. Is this some kind of British phrase that I'm just missing out on? Because the weather does dampen my spirits and I hate it when it's chucking it down. And all I've heard over this Jubilee weekend is that one phrase. Seriously, the next person that says it needs shooting. On a lighter note, I'd definitely shag the Queen.